Hi guys, yeah, so it's kind of my job on Tobysblogs to kind of keep you updated on my life, so I thought I might as well discuss this with you and talk about it. Is the classics of television. I love TV. I absolutely adore TV, and I love children's television. Children's television during the 60s, 70s and 80s is an extremely interesting part of TV and all these different programmes and things. And my mum used to watch this, which is called Worzel Gummidge. Not sure you can see it. If not, the light is terrible in here, and it's utterly terrible. Worzel Gummidge. And so I've kind of been watching Worzel Gummidge, and I love it. I watched it for quite a while. I watched it for a couple of years, but I recently my brother Grant bought the whole collection, so I've been watching it all. Worzel Gummidge, normal Worzel Gummidge, is okay. It's got good elements. It seems to be repeating the stories over and over and over again. Worzel Gummidge is after Aunt Sally. He chases after Aunt Sally. Aunt Sally says no, and so it's kind of boring. As my brother kind of said, as you go through the series, the stories are all the same old. And the very few characters were brought into the original series. I'm going to about series 4, I think it was, when it started to get better, or series 3, or so series 3 to series 4. It started to get better when you got characters like Dolly's Clothes Pegs coming in and all these other kind of characters. But still, it wasn't top notch. Then we kind of got into the other series, which was Worzel GummidgeDown Under. You see, Down Under. And which is going to where's Worzel Gummidge and Aunt Sally travelled to New Zealand, which is down under, down in Australia. And so, yeah, and then the series really picked up. I thought the first couple of episodes were alright, then we got into really good episodes and got really good. And I would say that Worzel GummidgeDown Under is a really fantastic series. It is absolutely fantastic. I'm absolutely loving watching it. Every episode is absolutely fantastic. Every episode is different. Every episode is brilliant. I'm absolutely loving it. It's got thing. You go through the first series of Down Under, and you get into all these really comic things, and you get to these really dark stories of the. You build up this story of the travelling scarecrow maker, and it was really exciting the way that the travelling scarecrow maker kind of goes around and nicks Worzel Gummidge, and he's really evil and nasty, which is kind of interesting for a 70s programme. I'm sure it was in the 70s. I don't know when this was broadcast, but no, the 80s actually. So yeah, it's kind of interesting on these evil characters. The travelling scarecrow maker who makes zombie scarecrows. And it's really scary, and the way that he's evil and he's nasty, and he wants to chop Aunt Sally up and stuff. And we find out at the end of series 1 that he's actually a scarecrow, which the Crowman didn't actually finish. And it's really dark, exciting stories in there, really good storyline. I thought the people on this series are absolutely fantastic. They've really gone off with these stories, and they've really gone in depth with them, and they're really good. We get to series 2, we get all these other really good characters. Basically we get characters after characters coming in. We've got all these kind of characters coming in, all these new scarecrows, all these new kind of names coming in. It's really exciting storylines. Really good. The series 2 is basically full of loads of different scarecrows, and looking at the scarecrow culture and all these kind of scarecrows all coming together, and Worzel Gummidge having loads of friends and stuff, which is really exciting. Seeing that in the series, and it just went off. And the stories in series 2 Down Under are really good. We get stories like Worzel Gummidge falls down a mine pit, a gold mine pit, and the Crowman has running out of money, so he's trying to sell his house, and he's given up his role as a Crowman. And Worzel Gummidge gets kidnapped by this person who's in the underground, kind of. He's not in the underground, he's kind of in his own little world where there's earthquakes, and he's got hundreds of gold, and Worzel Gummidge kind of pans for gold, and it's a fantastic scene where he's like panning in the river for these gold, and he's for this huge lump of gold, and he just throws it back and it hits the person. It's like, argh! and it's really, really good. I love it. It's absolutely fantastic. Really, really, really good. And then then Worzel Gummidge can't no Worzel Gummidge is kind of really stupid, and so he kind of the man who's kidnapped Worzel kind of says, "Oh, make me a pancake." It's like, "Make me a pancake." I was like, okay, so Worzel Gummidge, instead of using flour, uses gold dust instead. So the pancake is made of gold dust, and so it's really weird that the pancake is made out of gold dust, and then Worzel Gummidge actually brings the pancake up to the surface, and the Crowman's allowed to carry on mainly because he's got so much money now, because the pancake is made out of gold dust, which is exciting. So yeah, there's loads of good stories in Worzel GummidgeDown Under, and it's really, really good, and I'm really enjoying it, and it's a fantastic, fantastic series. So much better than the original series. Down Under is absolutely fantastic, so please, if you're a Worzel Gummidge fan, please go out and watch Down Under. It is one of the best Worzel Gummidges. If scrap the rest, these little Down Under ones are the best, and they're the best ones ever, so please go out and watch them. I'm just watching the last disc of Down Under. I've got one episode to go. Aunt Sally seems to have disappeared, so it's kind of weird. And John Pertwee's dead now. It would have been kind of good to see another series of it and kind of go in a bit more, and it's so sad they didn't make another series. And it would have been kind of cool to see another series of Worzel GummidgeDown Under. So I better say goodbye. Poor John Pertwee's now dead, unfortunately. Fantastic man. Doctor Who, then Worzel Gummidge. So yeah, I better see you. Love you guys. Goodbye. Go and watch Down Under. Thank you.